And I got a request. I need help.
Cardinal Fang! Fetch the comfy chair.
Yes, that's right. Pull up your comfy chair, grab a coffee, sit down and watch.
During the meanwhilest... No.
Well, no, it's Dexter and me. And I'm making this video because I need help. I know you're probably all going to rush to your keyboards now and go, tell us something you don't know in the comments. But no, I'm making it because I'm in a bit of a quandary and I need your help really. I said earlier this year that I wouldn't be keeping my medium format GFX kit for much longer, unless Fuji brought out a 16 to 35. But that's all changed in the last few days. I went out a couple of days ago to scope out a photo for a video that I want to make in the next couple of weeks. It's a little cascade just off the Leith Valley Road near Aberdulais. Make a lovely picture, but I wanted to go and scout it out and check out compositions, etc. before going out there and filming a vlog. Anyway, I packed my GFX 100, the 23mm and the 100 to 200. I'll let you into a secret. I've sold the 32 to 64. I know. And the video about my lenses isn't even out yet. And I've sold it. Anyway, never mind. Moving on, forget about that. I give me a real problem in my back. First of all, picking the camera up to put it into the boot of the car. I couldn't do it. Lisa had to do it for me. And then putting the camera onto my back at Aberdulais really hurt. I only had to walk a matter of 15 yards there to the comp and 15 yards back, but trust me, my back is not in any sort of fit state. If you look at me, if you could look at an x-ray of my spine front on, my back's got an S-curve in it. So it's got a lovely leading line to my spleen. No, it's got my back curves like a question mark, and so putting any weight on it really hurts. And I think that given that one of the rods that's supporting my back has got a crack in it as well, carrying heavy loads is no good. So I came back and I weighed my Fuji GFX kit, and it's the best part of 4 kilos, which is a lot. And I thought then I want to half that. I want to get my camera and lens kit down to 2 kilograms. Now I can't do that with the GFX 100 in any shape or form. So I worked out that I've got 3 possibilities or 3 avenues to explore. Before I start, all 3 will give me a camera, obviously, a 16 to 35 equivalent, a 50mm equivalent, and a 70 to 200 equivalent. And all of them are coming in around about the 2 kilogram mark. So the first one is to get another X-T4 body and the 50 to 140 lens. So again, I want to keep my Fuji X-T4 kit as my video kit, but I don't mind doubling up with the 10 to 24. So it would involve getting in a second X-T4 and the 50 to 140. Option 2 is to again keep my X-T4 video kit separate and go down the Micro Four Thirds route. So something like an Olympus OMD EM1 Mark III, an 8 to 25, a 25mm, and I think it's the 40 to 150, that's right, something like that. And the third option really surprised me. It's Sony. It's an A7R Mark IV based kit. So the A7R Mark IV, the 16 to 35 f4, 50mm f 1.8, and the 70 to 200 f4. Now I don't need f2.8 lenses. I'm a landscape shooter, and if I want to do some fast aperture work, then I've got the 50mm 1.8. But the Fuji, the Micro Four Thirds, and the Sony kit all came in within about 200 grams of each other. The Sony's the heavier, the Micro Four Thirds is the lighter. And that's my quandary, really. I could go for any one of those. There's no financial constraints. I'd sell my GFX 100 kit. And I will be buying second hand when I buy, whatever I go for. So there's no real financial constraints. I can kind of afford what I want within reason, but I'd like to do it obviously as cheaply as I possibly can. And to that end, the Fuji option comes out the cheapest. Then the Micro Four Thirds, then the Sony. Yeah, so I'd like your help, really. I think I would miss the super resolution of the GFX 100 more than anything else. I've loved having that 100 megapixels in my life. Do I need it? Probably not. Is it nice to know it's always there? Of course it is. I like to print some work very, very big, and I've just ordered a 4 foot by 3 foot print of the best photo I think I've ever taken. So yeah, I do have some images printed really, really large. But what that high resolution gives me as well, given a limited lens range, is croppability. So it's almost like having another zoom lens in your bag if you got all that resolution. Now, I'm not sure that the 26 megapixels of the X-T4 would give me what I need. So certainly, unless somebody can tell me I'm wrong here, I don't think the 20 megapixel Micro Four Thirds sensor will give me all the resolution I need. Maybe for printing, certainly I could probably print a 4 foot by 3 foot image with 20 megapixels, but I don't think it would give me that that range of cropping options that a higher resolution sensor would give me. As I said, it's like having an extra zoom lens in your pocket when you've got 60, 70, 80, 100 megapixels in your camera bag. So yeah, I know what the Fuji kit can do. I know what the X-T4 is capable of, and I really love shooting with Fuji gear. So I don't know if I'd enjoy the experience quite so much with Sony. Now, I always said I would never buy a Sony camera, but I kind of thought that statement was probably a little bit naive when I made it, and I want to buy a camera now that suits what I want to, my needs, what I need it to do. Doesn't matter what make it is, but it's got to be mirrorless, it's got to be light, it's got to be versatile, and it's got to have a high resolution. So I could wait and see what Fuji bring out this year. There is an XH2 and an X-T5 rumoured, which may have a very high or a very saturated sensor, given a high resolution. Noise isn't an issue for me. I don't shoot in low light, it doesn't bother me. What else? So yeah, anybody, Mo, I know you've got experience of shooting with an X-T4 and with the Sony. How do they compare? How does shooting the two systems compare? I mean, I love having the analog controls on the Fuji for shutter speed, ISO, aperture on the lens itself. So how does shooting a Sony, compare? Is it more like using, perhaps a computer than a camera? I don't know. If anybody's got any experience of, shooting Micro Four Thirds, I mean, or if if they're going to bring out a higher resolution Micro Four Thirds sensor this year, if they bring out, a 36 megapixel Micro Four Thirds resolution sensor, then, that could be the way to go for me. I don't know. Anyway, that's it for this short little video. yeah, so opinions, please, and help. Help me choose a new camera system. Right, thanks very much as ever for watching. Stay safe, stay well. Dexter, the boy, and I will see you, assuming that I've, sorted out his contractual situation with his agent. We will be back on Saturday, where we're out and about, I believe. I think we've made a vlog, I think, by mistake, probably. But certainly some of it we're out and about for. So we'll see you on the weekend. All the best. Bye-bye.